So, most of you probably know about Skyblock, right? The classic game where you and your friends, or maybe in most cases just you, play on an island in the sky. And that's why it's called Skyblock, because you're on an island in the sky. So that's called Skyblock, because it's an island. This in the sky. It's in the sky. So anyways, this is the Hypixel Skyblock. It's different because Hypixel is different. Well anyways, the Hypixel Skyblock experience is a lot different. But I'm not talking about that. Technoblade already did a video on that. Today, I will be talking about the Hypixel Skyblock co-op experience. Now you might be thinking, isn't co-op just like a regular Skyblock? Well, it would be, except there's another living person allowed on your island, which sometimes can be a hassle. Now, I'm going to list a few pros and cons of having another living person on the island. As you might think, there are some good things, but there are some bad things. Now, one key part of Skyblock is the auction house. It's a place where you can put stuff up to buy and other players will buy it. This is where our This is where our first flaw comes into play. The fact that in the auction house, players can put stuff up for very expensive prices. And sometimes your other player or you yourself will buy those very expensive items for over-the-top prices. Like, not naming names, but do you know how much I got this end sword for? I mean, aspect of the end sword for? My co-op player got his for 10k. This cost 190k. Yeah, I might not be that good of a co-op actually. Now, another flaw of having a co-op is the fact that they might do stuff to the island that you don't necessarily want them to do. Like, for example, my island is fine, everything's well and good, you got all the portals that I got for cheap, this thing that I don't know what it does, all of the minions which I need to collect, an okay storage system, and the tree of peace. And Jerry. Goodbye, Jerry. Well, our island is good. Some other players' islands might not be as good, as one of the players could be a perfectly good person, while the other is someone who likes to blow things up and constantly ruin islands. And as you may guess from that, those two wouldn't really mix, and you'd have an island that ends up looking something a bit more like a dumpster fire, in a train wreck, in an avalanche. Now, since we've been on the topic of laws for so long, we need to discuss something actually good about having a co-op. And that good thing is, of course, going to be the sharing of XP. As a little known mechanic in Skyblock is that you can share XP, or not really share XP, but when you level up in a skill, your co-op does too. And when something like minions do things, usually the other player will get them too. Don't fact check me on that one. But, like, if I was to collect this minion, it would be ready next time for my co-op. Unless I sold all the stuff that the minion gave me, of course. Take me away, Bazaar, I'm gonna be rich! Another nice thing about co-op is that it doesn't have to be your main account. you can have two separate accounts, one being your main account and one you having a co-op. That way, what? How much for the hoe? I don't need to know about that one. Why am I fishing with a grappling hook? But the main point that I was trying to make there is that if you have two accounts and the co-op one is not your main one, anything that the co-op does that may annoy you, you can just think that it's not actually your main account and that you can have a different account. Guys, Dream versus Technoblade. Technoblade. Look in the chat. Technoblade. Now, one other downside to having a co-op would be the biggest downside is the griefing, as some co-ops, if you just do one with a friend, it's probably not going to be fine. If you share a strong enough friendship, anything is possible. Nope, that's a lie. But if you just do it with a random person, there's a chance that they could grief you. What I mean by that is they take all of your stuff and then possibly transfer it to their other account, thereby leaving you with nothing while they have profited hugely from something that was supposed to be a fun experience. And then let me just go. Now, luckily, there aren't many co-ops like this, so this one shouldn't affect you too much. But if you do get a bad co-op, the best thing to do is insult them personally. Or leave, whatever one you honestly choose. I don't really care. It's your choice. Oh God! Oh yeah! Now, overall, having a co-op shouldn't be too bad if there's someone you know. In the end, usually for most co-ops, there's more good upsides than bad downsides. So, I do reckon you should get a co-op. Just make sure that your co-op doesn't accidentally die with half of your savings and make you go bankrupt, as that's not really fun for anybody, is it? Now, I leave you. My people need me. Banana! So one more thing you guys should know, I'm recording this like 2 minutes after the last clip. My next video is going to be 100 rounds of Minecraft, of Minecraft Hypixel Sky Wars. It's gonna be a blast! Go watch it when it comes out. That'll be coming out in like a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not really sure. Okay, subscribe to me, like, subscribe, all of that YouTuber stuff that they ask you to do, and then some do it the funny ways. Do all that stuff, and then, oh, yep, go. Bye. Yep, you can leave now. Bye.